What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What does that mean? Should I break it?
Hello everyone and welcome to Veteran Gaming. I am Aaron. Tonight in Lord of the Rings, Heroes of Middle-earth, we're going to be talking about the Isengard crew. But first and foremost, I do want to let you guys know that Veteran Gaming, the guild, is still recruiting. We're looking for active members that really want to help us push progression and defeat those raids when they become active. We do have Discord up and running right now, so if you guys are looking for a guild that's going to be fun and also do some good work in the game, check out Veteran Gaming. Alright, now that that's put out there, let's go ahead and talk about the Isengard crew. For me, for the Shadow side, this is one of the easiest and earliest teams that you can put together. Really, the last member you're going to build on is Azak here because he is all the way at Hard Node Light Campaign 4-9, which is definitely a bit farther in the game, you know, even though we've only been playing the whole game for just over a month. So he's going to be the last one that we add to the team. But this team has a lot of damage, a lot of Banes built into it, and a lot of survivability. So I'm going to go ahead and talk through all of the characters here just a little bit and show you maybe like the most important part of their kit. That way you guys get a general feel for how the team runs. And one of the most important parts that really helps with that longevity is, of course, Ugluk's lead here. When an Isengard squad member inflicts a Bane, heal all squad members for 2.5% of their max health. And it's very important that you read that, okay? Anytime an Isengard squad member inflicts a Bane, they're going to heal all squad members, regardless of whether they're Isengard or not, for 2.5% of their max health, which is really nice because it's going to give you some flexibility through the squad because it's going to provide that healing everywhere as long as you have Isengard team members. So that's obviously the most important because it is the leader ability, but he also does have a real nice blind here in his kit, and even his passive. He gains a block percent chance, and if he does block, he's going to Bane them, which again is going to heal them. So really, really nice leader here in Ugluk. Has some good abilities and can hit very hard. Maher here, the partner in crime. What is this one? Yeah. Attack the target for 180% damage and inflict slow. So there's the Bane that's going to heal. And you're going to call Ugluk to assist. Real nice ability. And he's also going to gain some crit for the team, which again helps them hit harder. Dunar here is our healer. And really the best part of his kit with that lead is the fact that on his basic, he's going to inflict bleed. He also has a heal, but inflicting bleed on a basic and healing the team is really, really nice. So he has the straight up heal, and then he also has a heal on his basic as long as you have Ugluk's lead. Azak here hits like an absolute train, does a ton of damage, and again, he has a Bane, the expose on his basic, which is huge for the heal. He also has a bleed on his secondary, and oh, by the way, he does more damage to enemies with bleed. And, of course, he has this one, which is going to attack for a ton of damage, and it will ignore taunt. It's going to hit their most injured teammates. So, I mean, this dude has a really, really good kit, especially when paired with the bleed on the basic. He's just a great, great character. And then we got Morza, who is probably the least helpful of the five here from Isengard. He is support. He does have disrupt, which is nice, but I mean, really, his kit's kind of lackluster if you ask me. He can dispel boons and inflict banes. He can grant haste to all squad members on this one, which will be nice once you get it all the way leveled up. But his kit is probably the most lacking of all of the Isengard crew, which is probably why you can get him pretty early, Shadow Campaign 2-5. But in general, this crew can get a lot of work done. I am just shy of the, Complete Mission 4-9 in Shadow Campaign. I am at 4-9, and they're all, you know, let's see. Let's just pull them back up again. Where'd you go? Okay. So we got Ugluk at 5 stars. Everybody else is at 3, so pretty low stars still. And I think everybody's just at gear tier 5. So you can get a lot of work done with them with relatively low investment, just because that passive heal on Ugluk's leader ability can keep them alive, keep them in the fight, and then they can do a lot of damage, especially with the bleed and all the banes they're throwing out there. So I highly recommend this as one of the early dark side or shadow teams that you go for. because it is one of the absolute earliest that you can get all 5 members and get that team synergy totally up and running, which is also why I like the Road to Rivendell crew. Once you get those full synergies up and running, the team gains a lot of extra power, and you can really push content. So there you go. There's my talk through Isengard. I'm enjoying playing them. I highly recommend them to everybody who's coming up and looking for a shadow team. So there's the video, guys. If you enjoy the Isengard crew, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming content. And as always, guys, have fun. Good luck.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.